and welcome back to Go with Manja. And actually not only me today, but also with
Virginia. Hello.
Yeah, maybe you met her before because she is known in the Go scene for a long time. When did you start to play Go?
I got to know rules at 6.5.
Yeah, I think I met you when you were 7 or something. I don't know.
But I don't remember.
Really early, then you had hair, long hair, always together, and you had something. I don't know. I remember like that. But now you see, she's getting more and more beautiful, so she's growing up. But actually, how old are you now?
13.
Only 13. Yeah, so you are turning 14 soon, right? And actually, the reason why I have Virginia here is she can really draw a lot of very nice animals, and we will use them today. Today we will talk about a lot of nice animals, and all these nice animals come from her because I'm really not a good painter, and so I want to thank you very much for that. But Virginia is not only famous for drawing nice animals, actually she is current Russian champion, and also the last European Women Championship she played really nice, but can be improved, right? Yeah, you lost to me, but let's see how it will be next time. Okay. In September, right? We have the next Women Championship in Germany, in Trier. Yeah, so thank you very much, but I wanted to thank you, and that's why I introduce you to all the people. Thank you, Virginia. And good luck with your review. I know you have to work right now. So, what did we do actually last time? Maybe you can remember. What was your homework? Your homework was to set up a ladder yourself. Okay? Steven, I need your help for a second. I don't have any ghost. Can you help me for a second, please? So, sure. And actually that was the homework. The homework was without any ghost stones. Maybe you remember, right? So, can you remember how many white stones you needed and how many black stones you needed? So you need 1 stone which should be captured in a ladder, and you need 4 of the other stones which actually capture the 1 stone. Can you remember? And how did it look like? That was your homework, because if you really put it yourself, then you really truly understood it. And I'm going to repeat that in a second. The second is over in 3, 2, 1 seconds. Thank you. Oh, that's a little bit embarrassing. Somebody stole this night. I don't know why. There are these little red people. I don't know.
It's
so,
Youngsam.
Anyway, so we do have now this stone, which should be captured in a ladder. And for a reason, so I mean, if it's like this, of course, white would just capture the 1 stone. But sometimes it appears that we have some situation where white has already this stone. It looks like this, and now white can capture actually black in a ladder. So the initial part you need for a ladder is these 4 stones and 1 stone. Okay? So if you manage to do that at home yourself, really congratulations. That is not easy. Okay? So let's repeat how the ladder works. So should black go out here, out of the ladder? Is that a good idea of black? I think it's not a good idea because he will get captured. If white does everything correctly, Atari from here, Atari from right, Atari from the lower side, from here, then black has no helping stone and no friend around, so he's actually crying very much. And now he is not alone to cry. Now actually it's a lot of black stones which cry. And now probably black, so even if I play here I will be captured. So in the last moment he tries to make a double Atari to confuse white. And maybe white plays here, then black is happy, but white is not stupid. White is just playing here, okay, and captures all the black stones. And today actually I was training a lot the ladder with the new beginners we have here at the Jena International Go School. Oh wait, I wanted to tell you something. We do have a web page since yesterday evening, so if you want you can go on Facebook, and we have now on Facebook also an account. You can see actually almost nothing, just some pictures for now, and yeah, you can see every day we will improve 1 thing at our Facebook site. Okay, so you just type Jena International Go School and then you will find it. Every day 1 more item I will tell you and keep you updated. Anyway, so in that school we had beginners, and maybe you remember Raphael, who was playing yesterday with me, and he actually had an interesting problem he was able to solve, that this stone actually would go to his friend and it would be worth to go out. And then we have also a very cute tiny girl. She's 5 in our Go school, and she messed up this problem. Okay, so I do it now for the tiny 5-year-old girl. Okay, so she said, oh yeah, this is not a problem, I can go through here, me, or even like this, me. Oh, no problem, I can go through here. She was very proud and did that, but actually it's not true. Black should not go out or should go out? That is the question to you. Should Black go out? Will he be captured or he can go to his friend? Let's see. It's not so easy, okay? Surprise. And the sweet little girl, she played now here, and she was right. In this case, Black can actually help all the stones, but White would play the last move different. White would play here, okay? And then this is actually not a helping stone because it's at the end of the Go board. If the Go board would be larger, then actually that would be a helping friend, and that would be a ladder breaker indeed, okay? That's a bit confusing, but I wanted to show you that. And I wanted to show you also something else about the things what we just learned in the last lessons. I had a nice game which looked actually similar to this one. So this distance we had no name. This is an attachment, and after attachment Black played this move which was Nobi. Maybe you remember Nobi. White plays around, which we called Hane. Black cut. And now White gave this Atari. Black saw the Atari and moved out, which was a good decision, I think. And then White didn't want to give up this stone and played here. And now I would like to ask you a question. Where would you play? Would you play A? Because A, can you remember what A is? We had this shape actually. It was a basket with a handle. Can you remember? Basket with handle. That would be A. Or would you play B, which would be actually here? That is my question to you. So if you play A, it's a nice shape and the 2 apples are really set. If you play B, it would look like this. And then White could capture actually the 2 stones in a ladder. Can you see? White, Black, White, Black, White, and this stone is not even needed. Even without the stone, White could capture all the black stones. Yeah? So, and this move is actually pretty cool because it's not only a nice shape, it's not only a basket with a handle. At the same time, it's also a ladder breaker, this move. Because if White tries to play the ladder now, and Black goes out, and White gives Atari, and Black goes out. This time it's actually Atari because we just played that move, can you remember? And now if White would give the normal Atari for a ladder, he would play here, get captured, and then he is safe. And if White reacts on that one, remember, White played the ladder although he shouldn't, and then there's a double Atari and White explodes. Okay? So that was a kind of repeat of all the things we had so far. We repeated some names like Nobi, Kosumi, Hane, we cut. We repeated the basket with a handle, and we also played a ladder and we had a ladder breaker, okay? So if you could follow all that up to here, then actually you were really good in the last seasons. Then you really learned a lot already. Then you are not something like a 30Q anymore. So then you are really super good. If you cannot remember, it doesn't matter. You can just watch the other series again. Actually, they are uploaded to YouTube now as well. Okay? And today we would like to learn something new. And the new thing are animals. So there are some more of shapes which are connected. So the first thing I would like to show you is these 2 moves. Maybe you remember how we call them. This was an ikentobi. Yeah, ikentobi. 1 space jump. 1 space jump. And maybe you also remember this move. This was a keima. This was kosumi or gema. And For this we didn't have a name. Okay, some people call it daigema, which is even larger, but Japanese, I think they also call this sometimes daigema. So I don't know. So anyway, if I have 3 of such moves, then we actually have a new name for this. And this is something I really like to teach to kids. So I'm really happy to have Raphael today again here. Can you come to me? Hi, Raphael.
Hi.
So today is your second day here, right?
Yes.
Okay, when did you went to bed yesterday?
Wie bitte?
Wann bist du gestern ins Bett gegangen? When did you went to bed?
9:30 und
9:30, 10? Yeah. You are 8, right? That's a good time. Okay.
Yes.
And today we are talking about animals. Okay. And the 2 stones here, which are in the ikentobi, these are the eyes of the animal. Okay. And the third stone is the nose of the animal. Okay. So which animal could be so small and have the nose very close to the eyes? Do you have any idea? Yeah, you can see already some animals which have been prepared by Virginia, but what would you say? Which animal do you know which is small and cute?
Small.
Ja, welches kennst du? Which animal you know small and cute?
Cat?
A cat?
Yes. Cat.
Yeah, actually we call this a cat's shape. Okay, and for this we have actually a cat here for you. Okay, this is a cat. We have the nose very close to the eyes. The eyes are in a distance of an ikentobi, and the nose is a distance of a kosomi to both of these. Yeah, so this is a cat. How does a cat make? What noise? Wie macht eine Katze?
Meow.
Meow. Yeah, exactly. And then in Go we also have this relation of 3 stones. Again, the ikentobi are the 2 eyes. Okay, but the nose is more far away, so the face is bigger. So we have a bigger animal here. Which animal is bigger than a cat?
A dog?
A dog, right. So actually we call this dog shape, yeah, or dog face. Okay, and for this we also have a very nice preparation of Virginia. There's our dog. Wie macht der Hund? Woof macht er. I don't know. How's your dog doing? I don't know. I can just make cute dogs, something like but some people prefer I don't know. But this is a dog, right? And then there are even animals which have a larger face, something like this. So the eyes are still the ikentobi, maybe you can see, and the nose is more far away. Which animal is larger than a
Giraffe?
A giraffe is also there, but actually this part is called horse shape. Okay, horse face. So here we have a beautiful horse of Virginia. Thank you, Virginia, once more. I love the very fighting spirit of this horse. Wonderful. So this is a horse. And if it's even larger, then you're right.
This is
a giraffe. And I put the giraffe, maybe you remember here, cat, dog, horse, giraffe, into this corner because also here we have a beautiful picture by Virginia. Okay? So we have even a giraffe, and giraffe needs a lot of space, as you can see. And first of all, I want to put now different 3 stones, and you have to find which animal it is. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. We start with something simple. Okay? What animal is this?
A cat.
This is a cat. What is this?
Dog.
Yeah, this is a dog laying at the side. Can you see? He's sleeping. Yeah? So we have to turn it. So the ikentobi is always the eye shape. Yeah? And what is this?
The horse.
This is a horse, also sleeping. Right? And what is this?
The dog.
This is also a dog. And what is this?
A giraffe.
This is a giraffe, which makes a headstand, right? Can you make a headstand?
Ich übe es noch.
You are practicing that, yeah, okay. I can teach you this. Actually, we learn here more than only Go. We also learn to behave nicely together, right? And we live together, and it's actually a very nice atmosphere. Okay, so now we had a lot of animals, and do you know when to play what? When do we play a cat's face? And when do we play a horse face? And when do we play a giraffe? Do you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So if you have, for example, this, when would you play this kind of shape? a very small animal, when would you play it? What white stones need to be around? Welche weißen Steine müssen drumherum sein, damit du eine Katze spielen würdest? Aha, this is very close. Yeah, actually maybe you know that a cat is super small, so it fits even through very tiny holes, right? So, and if it even fits like this, and I don't want to put an except a very special whatever, but I just want to draw a simple picture, is if you don't have much space, then usually, I don't know which would be a nice one, but trying to make the cat shape is a good idea, because very fast you can make something like this, which usually leads to a shape which cannot be captured so easy, okay? And if you have more space, I don't know, then usually people also try to be faster, have bigger animals, because the bigger animals need more space, okay? And actually, very often, and for this I will take a large board, you won't see the corner and the boards, maybe you remember, this is a large board, it's a 19 by 19 board, and sometimes in a game it can appear that one person is playing somewhere in the corner, and maybe white in this case gets some influence, and then maybe at some other positions white has again quite some space, and then we have here some white stones. Is that visible? Then we call it also something like moyo. Moyo is a word for, hey, this is really a lot of space, okay? Ganz viel Platz, moyo, yeah? And in such a case, we usually try to say, okay, let's say this is something like green grass, okay? And on the green grass, who can live on green grass and is happy on green grass?
A horse.
A horse, okay. So usually, if you have something like this, we try to build up something like an ikentobe first, and then we try to find a horse shape in either one way or the other way to make something alive. You have to be careful. If everything is super strong, like, I don't know, beton everywhere, then of course the horse is not very happy and is not very happy on the grass, and then maybe he dies because of unhappiness. But if you have just a little bit here and there a fence, something like this, then the horse can still see something from the outside. Maybe there are other horses on the other side. Then actually black is pretty happy and probably will be very happily alive until the end. Yeah? So if you have a lot of space, then you play the bigger animals with the bigger faces. And if you have not so much space, then you play the small animals which just try to live very quickly. Okay? So that is something to remember. And this is actually a principle of Go. If you have a lot of space, your stones can also be a little bit more far away. And if you don't have much space, then they should be very close to each other and very quickly try to build shapes which are nice. And if you need to know more shapes which are nice, then just watch also the other series. We do that step by step. Okay? So I will remove this board for today. I will ask you as a homework to try to play and to repeat all the names we had so far. And I think we are going to play one more game, you and me. Okay? So you get the black stones for me, I take the white stones, and let's see what happens. So actually Raphael yesterday played with 6 handicap stones against me. And now I have no chance with 6 handicap stones anymore. And now 5 or 4 is already, yeah, something interesting. But let's play without handicap, because I would like to explain something, okay? No, without. We just play. Let's go ahead. Aha, so you play this 3 point. I play here. Aha. This one you attach. You know, if somebody attaches me, we call it, actually it's very cute and it's very nice to be together. And if you are nice with me and nice together, then I usually also like to touch you and I'm nice to you. Okay? Actually, it's a natural response, yeah, for the ones who didn't know that. If there's a single stone and you attach, people usually consider this to be not a good move, because everybody has 3 liberties only, and it's white's turn. But it's not only that, so white can actually even decide where to play. White can play this extent, or this hane, or that hane, and white can choose. And giving the opportunity to the opponent what to choose is usually not the very best idea. Yeah, but in any case, up to 5Q, or let's say 1 dan, I don't know, you should respond on one of these 4 points, A, B, C, D. Okay, and I choose this one. Okay, so I play Hannah. Wow, you go with me, that's wonderful. I give Atari. Can you see Atari? You should now. Wonderful. You connect all your stones, I connect my stones. You play on the second line, okay. I play here. Can you remember? This is a Nick and Toby. Oh, you really like me, right? You like to touch me. You think it's a good idea to be so touchy? Maybe, maybe. Who knows, who knows? Go ahead. Okay. So now we have 2 stones, 2 stones. It smells already like a basket. So where can I play? Maybe I play here for a basket. Aha, this is an empty triangle. I never try it. Good shape. Then I play here. Aha. And I play now here. Wait a second. Can you see the basket? Here's another basket with 2 apples. It has already a handle. And Raphael didn't jump. Okay? Let's see what happens. Now you jump. Clever. But this move had 2 meanings. I aimed this, but at the same time, I tried to make the hat. Can you remember the hat? There it is. Yeah? Okay. So what are you going to do? I captured this already. It's not a good idea to go out. Okay. I go out of your Atari. Okay, I go out. And this actually we call toothpaste technique. Okay, so actually what happens right now is black is the toothpaste, is the tube. Okay, du bist die Zahnpasta Hülle, yeah. And the white thing, that's me, I'm the toothpaste. And what happens at the moment is, Raphael is pushing from both sides. Du drückst von beiden Seiten auf die Zahnpasta-Tube. And the toothpaste just goes out. And the advantage for me is I just need 1 move and you need 2 moves. You need a lot of power from both sides, yeah? But you have also just 1 move, which usually means you will lose either of these 2 sides, yeah? You will lose this or that side, usually, okay? Let's see. I don't let you go out here. Yeah, good idea. I capture the stone. This is not Atari yet, right? I play here. So, may you tell me, is something already dead? Schon was tot? You think this died? I think you can help the group. How you can help? Maybe, but there's some better move, even better. What did we learn? Can I help you? Look, this one. How? The best way to help is to capture a stone, if it's possible. Yeah, so you can make a head, right? Good. And then I play counter head. And you capture, and now your group is fine, okay? But there is a group which is dead. Da gibt's schon eine tote Gruppe. Welche? Yeah, this group is probably captured by me, okay? Let's see. I want to go into your territory. Can I? Oh, no. I want to go into your territory. I want to go in, and now we had it already twice. There is this famous end game. 1, I want to go in. 2, Atari. 3, I connect. And 4, you connect. Super. Oh, you got so strong. Cool. Wonderful. But let me see if I can go in here. 1, 2, 3. And you learned what you learned. That's good. But this time, you don't need 4. Dieses Mal musst du den 4. nicht spielen. Why? Warum? If white plays here, you can capture. Wonderful. Good. So this time you don't need to play, okay? Good. And then I play here. Oh, it's your turn. Where you want to play? Dum, 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 dum. You want to capture my 4 stones? I tell you. How many liberties do you have with your group?
Oh.
So, where do I play now? Please, play for me. Right, so I capture some stones. Thank you. Yummy, 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 yummy. Or in German, lecker, lecker, lecker. Okay, so go ahead. Your turn. Good. I play here. Good. And I play last neutral point. Finish? Finish. Okay, so let's count, okay? So White captured some stones, that helped. You captured also 1 stone, right? And I put my 6, 7 captures in here. And how many points do you have now?
7 points.
Wonderful, right. And I have 22, which is a little bit more. But you really made a very good job, really good. So I hope you enjoyed today's series as well. You do get a last homework, okay? And it's a difficult one. It's a preparation for tomorrow's season, okay? So you can go if you want, or you can listen also. Good, great. So tomorrow we will talk about a Nick and Toby on the 3rd line, okay?
Bye-bye.
So tomorrow we will talk about a Nick and Toby 2-space jump on the 3rd line, okay? And I used to say already something to that. I said, this is not cuttable, okay? So what I will try to do tomorrow is to cut it, and you should prepare already a little bit. If I play, for example, here, how can I for sure connect these 2 stones? Can you try to find a way? That is your homework. Puzzle a little bit, and we will see tomorrow, okay? So, bye-bye!